Hi, everybody. It's Carla. Thanks for joining me for this class. We're going to get started right away. Make your way into down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, transitioning right into your down dog. A moment to kind of pedal the feet out or to shake your head a little yes, a little no. A little bend in the knees. Move the chest closer to your thighs. Really emphasize lengthening into the spine, into the arms, and into the shoulders. And then slowly straighten the knees, sink into the heels. Let's look towards the hands and just start to baby step the feet. We're coming into our squat, or if you need a little goddess pose, feet to the outside of the hands, drop on into that. And then just take a little breath here. Feel like you can land. Also, really nice work for those feet. So, little stretch, little twist here, left hand to the floor. Let's inhale that right arm up. Take a nice little breath. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. And one more time on each side. Left hand comes down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bring that back down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, let's come back through to center, elbows inside the knees, lift the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, lift the hips. Heel toe those feet to about hip distance. Interlace the hands behind you. Reach the arms forward. Soften the back of the neck. Exhale, release. As you inhale, let's take those hands to the shins. Come to a little half lift. Exhale, back to that forward fold. Inhale, let's rise and reach. Hands touch, bring that back through to the heart. If you're not the top of the mat, make your way there. Feet are hip distance. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. We're going to add our lunges. Exhale, right foot back, right knee drops, lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale in the pose. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling to step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling to high plank. Inhale. Exhale, belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, left knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhaling through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee drops. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, we step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. That nice easy breath in and out. Lengthen the mat. Feel like you're stretching that mat from front to back. Look towards the hands. Step a foot forward. Wide angle forward fold. Outsides of the feet parallel the sides of the mat. Hands to the hips. Draw those elbows together. Inhale. Exhale, halfway forward. Peace fingers to the big toes or your ankles or your shins. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, just start to bring the crown of the head towards the floor. Feel like you lift the sit bones to lengthen the back of the legs. Tuck that chin subtly towards the chest. Really lengthen the back of the neck here. Exhale, release the hands. Come to a half lift. Walk your hands forward so the upper body is going to go into down dog, and let those hands go wider than your regular down dog. Lower body stays in that wide ankle forward fold. Right hand, take it a little further right. Bend your left knee. Left hand is going to grab a hold of your right ankle, shin, calf. A little more bend in that left knee if you need, so that you can bend that left elbow, and that's going to stretch that space between your shoulder blade and your spine as you twist and look underneath that arm. Exhale, release that out. Left hand back to the floor, take a pause. Left hand a little more to the left. Right knee bends. To be generous with the bend this morning. Right hand to the left, ankle, shin, calf. Bend the elbow, look underneath the armpit. Enjoy that nice little twist here. Exhale, release it out. Walk your hands back to your half lift position and take a little pause. Hands to the hips, draw those elbows together. Inhale, come on up to standing. Top foot, turn it to the top of the mat. Windmill the hands on either side. Step it back to down dog. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, lower to the belly. Hands are beside you, palms face down. Lengthen through the toes and the head as you lift the chest and the legs. Take those hands higher than the hips. Pull the pinky fingers together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stay. One more breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Hands come under the shoulders. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Hips to heels. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. On your inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Hands through to the heart. Inhale, we're coming into chair pose. Sink in and reach those arms up. Take a little breath here. Sit in the back of your chair, and then just for fun, just float the toes. Release the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg, reach it up, square your hips. Option to come to that high plank. Back to your down dog. Right foot between the hands. You're going to come to your high lunge. Reach and lengthen through those fingertips. Inhale. Take those hands to prayer. Pressing into that back heel, little twist. Left elbow to right knee. Draw yourself a little deeper into your twist. Exhale, we unwind. Inhale, let's touch our lunge. Exhale, hands come behind the back. Interlace the fingers, press the palms together. Straighten your front leg. Nice and slowly come to a forward fold. Now you can drop that heel if you need to for a little more balance, but if you can stay on the ball of the foot, we do. Now release the hands to the floor. Little pause, front leg is still straight. Left hand is going to stay on the floor. Right arm comes up for an easy twist. Easy, easy revolve triangle. Exhale, right hand comes down. Little pause. Bend the front leg. If you're not on the ball of that left foot, come onto it. So you're coming back to that lunge. Lift the chest, pull the shoulders down the back. Keep the hands to the floor. Step back to your down dog. Add a little flow here if you want. Left leg, reach it up. Option to come through to that plank. Back to down dog. Left foot between the hands. High lunge. And then take that breath. Get strong, get stable in that lunge. Press into that back heel. Hands to prayer. Right elbow to left knee for our twist. Draw the hands closer to the heart. Lengthen. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, touch that high lunge again. Interlace the hands behind you. Opposite finger on top. Straighten the front leg. Lengthen. Coming forward. Nice and easy here. Now, if you need to drop that back foot a little more to the floor, you can. Just really opening everything up today. Soften the back of the neck. Reach those arms forward. Hands to the floor. Right hand stays on the floor. The left arm comes up for a twist. That front leg is straight. It's an easy version of a revolved triangle. Exhale that left hand down. Little pause. Rebend into that front leg to come to your lunge. Don't let those hips be higher than the shoulders. Press into that back heel. Lift the chest. Plant the hands. Step it back to down dog. Add a little flow here if it feels good. Stay in down dog if it's better. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit in the back of that chair. Hands to prayer. Weight to the right. Left leg, wrap it over top. Squeeze those inner thighs. Float the arms. Right arm over top of left. Eagle arms. Don't let those elbows crunch down. Reach those elbows away from you, wide in between the shoulder blades. A little more work. You can squeeze the knees and the elbows together. Inhale. Exhale, bring those elbows away from the knees. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. Touch it back down, right into moving with that breath. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Hands to prayer. Sit in the back of that chair. Weight to the left, right leg wraps over top. Squeeze the inner thighs. Float the arms when you're ready. Left arm over top of right. Eagle. Reach those elbows away. You guys look good and steady. Option is squeeze. Knees and elbows together. Drawing ourselves in. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back out. Take a little pause. Inhale. Unwind as you exhale, touching down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Warrior two. Knee and toe of that front leg point forward. Sink and settle into that posture. Shoulders stacked over top of the hips. Little flow here. Palms face up. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the knee. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, right arm to the thigh. A left arm over, side ankle. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale. Straighten the knee. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Right forearm to thigh. Left arm over. Inhale, side angle. Stay here for another breath. And then nice and easy, left hand is going to come down to the floor. Roll onto the ball of that left foot. Little pause. Left hand stays, right arm comes up for a twist. Left hand down. Step back, down dog. Add a little flow here if you want to. Inhale and exhale. A left foot forward. Warrior two. Get strong and settled into those feet and feel like you bring that energy up. Float those arms. Inhaling. Palms face up. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the knee. Inhale. Exhale, back to that warrior two. Sink in. Inhale. Exhale, left forearm to thigh. Right arm over, side angle. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale. Straighten the leg. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, left arm to the thigh. Right arm over. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, hands come down. Now roll onto the ball of that foot. Lunge, right hand stays. A left arm up, twist. Exhale, plant the hands. Down dog. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, if it feels good. Inhale and exhale. Right leg, reach it up. Right foot between the hands. A left knee to the floor, low lunge. And just a couple of breaths, settle into it. Have your block close by. Let the weight of that hip sink forward. Relax the shoulders away from the ears for a moment. Lift through that chest. Feel that nice opening in the hips. Hands maybe to your thigh. Relax those shoulders. Now playing here where you are. Maybe hands to the low back, draw those elbows together for a little strength. Maybe reach those arms up or interlace the hands. Is there something that feels particularly lovely for your shoulders today? Oh yeah, whatever you got. Even a little pull down if anybody wants one of those. And then exhale, hands come down on either side of the right foot. Very brief. Slide the hip back, flex the foot, soften your chin towards your shin. And then very briefly, let's just point the toe. Stretch the front of the shin. And then flex it, pull it back again. Take it back to your lunge. Have that block beside you. Just our nice little side stretch here. So we're sinking forward, right hand to the block, left arm up and over, lean over here. Let some weight come into that block. If you've got your hand to the floor, it's good. Just a nice little side stretch here. And then let's bring that back to center. Hands come down. We're going to step back to our down dog. Option to add a little flow here if you want, or just a moment maybe for that observation. Right side, left side in that down dog. Left leg reached up, take it between the hands, right knee to the floor, low lunge, weight of that hip forward, relax the shoulders, feel grounded down, settled, and then maybe hands to your thigh, feeling the weight of those shoulders drop away from the ears. Little of that core engagement. Maybe hands to the low back, draw the elbows together. And then any other version of shoulders that you brought in. Just a couple of breaths to find a little space, a little of that opening. Exhale, hands come down on either side of that left foot. Slide the hip back, flex that left foot. Soften the chin towards your shin. And then just a moment, just point the toe. Get a little opening through the front of that ankle and shin for a breath. Flex it back. And then back to your lovely lunge. Block can be to that left side as you sink forward. And again, more stable. Remember, you could do this in this 90-degree position. Otherwise, right arm's going to reach up. Lean into that block. It should be in line with your hip and your shoulder. Just a nice little side stretch here. Couple of good breaths. And then let's bring that back to center. Exhale, release. Hands on either side of the foot, step back. Down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, belly. Inhale to that cobra. Think about the strength of your shoulders. Exhale, release. Hips to heels. Child's pose. Inhale. Tabletop, cross your shins. We're going to make our way onto our back. Setting up for our bridge. Now take a little moment to pause here. Let the shoulders relax, and then just a little check-in. You could do a supported bridge. We could do a bridge. If anybody's feeling like they want to squeeze a wheel in, we're just doing the one reclining back bend. So firm into the feet. With that inhale, lift the hips, lift the chest, lift the belly. Option to interlace the hands. Option to grab a hold of the mat and pull those shoulder blades down the back. Pressing down and lifting up. Staying rooted and grounded. You have a few more breaths here. If it is feeling like it's there for you today, maybe those hands are in line with the ears and you're pressing into your wheel. And again, it's just a few breaths. We just want to get this spine moving in all of its wonderful directions. 2 more breaths wherever you are. And exhale. Release out. Pause, feet wide, knees together, constructive rest. Might even feel good to do a little, I don't know how anybody else is feeling. So good. Let's bring the knees to the chest. Little rock side to side here. Grab behind your knees. Roll yourself up, cross your shins, step back to down dog or hop through a chaturanga up dog, down dog if you would prefer. In that down dog, right leg is going to reach up, let it roll open. Right knee, right wrist, you're going to come into your pigeon. Square those hips, lengthen through the chest, and exhale, let yourself sink into it. If it's better to do 90-90 today, do your 90-90. Maybe that block can come underneath the forehead to encourage the back of the neck to relax a little more if you need. And let's slowly start to bring a little bit of that weight back into the hands. We're got a second side. That's the good news is we got a second side. I know it was a small hold, Allison. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Little circle in that right leg if it feels good. I like how you all knew we had to come out of that, but nobody came out of that early. Thanksgiving. Left leg, reach it up. Left knee, left wrist. You're coming into your lovely pigeon. Square those hips, lengthen. And exhale, we melt in. It's a little bit of work to squeeze everything in into 45 minutes. Relax the jaw. Relax the breath. If a little movement, especially for me, I carry lots of tension in my neck and my shoulders. Sometimes in that pigeon, a little side to side of my neck is just nice. It's not taking away from the stretch in my hip. And it's just encouraging me to let those neck and shoulder muscles soften a little more. Don't overthink, don't overanalyze. Make sure there's a few breaths where you can just be in this posture. And then let's slowly bring a little of that weight first into the hands. We're meeting back in down dog. Make your way there. Maybe that movement into that left hip as you come out. And one last little flow here. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. You can hop forward to come down onto the back or let the knees touch and extend those legs out in front of you. Make your way down. Take a nice little pause. Bring your knees to your chest when you're ready. Little side to side here. Don't hesitate to just take a couple more moments, though, to sit, to breathe, and to take that breath or two, because sometimes a moment or two can shift your day. If you're interested in staying longer and getting longer classes, head over to DuvalTylerYoga.com. It'll give you a link to all of the different classes that I teach. Thanks so much.